I'm recording. Hello, everybody. This is Cynthia, and it is JJ Mass Make March. Um, this is a challenge from Corey Dahman, and I gotta remember now, where am I at? Okay, I'm looking to make sure. Wow, I have to be up high. Okay. All right. So, um, it's weird. Corey decided to do um, the hidden paper clips or whatever. Anyway, and I had been needing to make paper clips because, well, I do have some that I have made. I need more. I haven't been putting them in my journals because I haven't had them, and I just haven't had the right ones. And so, let me see, I got some here. I think. Okay, that's not my, hold on a second while I find the box with them. That's not them. Okay. Well, I made a mess. I'm sorry. Hold on. The hidden paper clips that I already have made are missing in action, which has been happening due to the fact that I have been really rearranging things. I have been sorting stuff, and I'm having a difficult time getting everything actually where I want it. I would move the camera so you could see what I was doing, but I have got it set, sorted just right at the moment. There they are. I have one of the 3-drawer carts. Actually, I have 2 of them. My husband and I put together the first one, and then he figured out a better way to do the second one, and he did it all by himself. And I was so proud of him. It was wonderful. Anyway, see, I do have some, and I was going to put some of these in maybe Happy Mail, in my journals, and so I want more than what I have. And see, these I did with small paper clips here. This one's a large paper clip. These I cut out of a 12 by 12 and just left them the way they were because I thought they were perfect already. See, I even have numbers made out for sets that I'm going to put together for my Etsy shop. So that's what I want to work on. Is I want to get this more made. I have a box for them right there. It says journal cover, journal cover label plates. That's not what's in here now. This is now my box for my paper clips. So I'm going to set that aside because we got work to do. Okay, so hashtag JJ Mass Make March. Okay, so I'm going to set that there, And so far, I've gotten a few done with one layer. Oh, yeah, that one goes that way. So these will go this way, and these will go this way. So I'm kind of putting first layer of on them is going to be book page, because book page works really good. And I know I'm off camera, or I am. I don't know. No, I am. I'm right in. This is all music pieces. So let me grab out a few little bits and pieces that I've already kind of. There we go. Because I haven't done any with music pieces yet. Okay, so now I got book page, I've got my glue book over here, I have my paper clips, which we're not going to get to yet. That will probably be in part 2 of the video, getting the backs on. So let's decorate. I'm going to decorate. Okay, I've got some smaller ones here. This was a 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, not the kind that it was a cardstock 48 pieces. I think this came from Walmart. I'm pretty sure that this came from Walmart. Matter of fact, yep, it was a, yeah, I think that's, no, this is Tuesday morning. That was Tuesday morning. I got this $3.99 at Tuesday morning a while back. Anyway, I handed one of the pages off to my husband for him to use a hole punch, circle punch, and punch numbers out of for me, and he was happy to do that. Okay, let's put a piece of music paper on this one. I'm going to tear off a little more of this. And a little bit more of the, I got to remember to be in camera. I think I can move you just a little bit this way. Trying to do this real slow. Maybe. That's a little better. Okay. All right, so let's get some glue. When I use the Elmer's, I use the Elmer's Craft Bond Extra Strength glue stick. These are just really good, and I like using it when I'm doing small pages or pieces. Today, and I have company in here with me today, and hopefully he's going to be good. You can't see him. He is just off camera. It's my, I will move this just very ever so slightly. And there he is. That is my Caesar kitty. He is a sweetheart. He is a Bombay, and he is ever so good. If I can give him a spot. And so there we go. Hey, I did it. I made him a spot on my table so he can be in here with me, because he likes to be with people. Anyway, yes, he's getting old. I've had him for since 2014. And he was, oh, he's getting comfy now. He's going to be good. He's going to go to sleep. Now, these I've already gotten, I've already rounded the corners on. So I have those. Let's see, that one's got rounded corners. Oh, let's not try not to bump the camera with my head. Okay, so that one needs rounded corners. And so did those two. So let's get the ones that the corners are already done. Let's take this piece here. And let's just do that. That's good. Now, I could be distress inking on each piece, but I don't feel like I need to distress each little piece that goes on to the things here. Now this, on the other hand, this is awfully what's the word I want? White? Very white. And so I'm going to get my tea dye. And I'm just going to go over this. I should have a piece behind it. Let's just get some, so it just does not look stark brand new white notebook. I mean, you know, you understand what I'm saying here. Let's get some color on this. And we're distressing the aged paper behind it too, but that's okay. All right, this is looking much better. There we go. Better. All right, that away. That back over in its cup. All right, things are sticking together. So now where do we want to? Oh, how about right there? We'll cut it. Yep, that looks good. Whoops. Get that treble clef right side up. There we go. Now, see the difference here? That makes a lot of difference on the paper. It just, I don't know. I love Distress ink. Tim Holtz definitely is he's a hero. He is just awesome. Okay, so we're going to set those up there. These need the corners rounded. Let's do a couple more of these. I'm going to make a couple smaller ones like that. Okay, let's do those two. I know, see, I've got quite a stack, you know, here working that I'm going to work with. Hello. He's pushing my glue book just a little bit. Surprise. Okay, so we're gonna do one of these this way and one of these this way. How about that? Do them a little different. Do we want music? I kind of like the music on there. Right about there. Okay. There, like that. Okay. And this one's going to go this way. Well, boy, that was brilliant. I'm getting smart here. I was going to glue it. I was going to glue that. Not thinking. Yep. It's got numbers. We got to have them the right direction. So I'm going to tear that way. Okay. Let's get that down here. All right. So we got one more piece that is ready to be put on. Oh, let's do no. Oh, I think those have to go that direction. We'll put that there. I like that. They don't have to go that way, but that's what the paper's saying to me. Put me this way. Uh-oh. The paper's talking to me. It's okay if the paper talks to you. We're not crazy. We're creative. We have very creative minds. All right, so I've got a pile that needs to be corner rounded. All right, this is my favorite We Are Memory Keepers notch maker, and I'm not sure which one of the boards I got it with. I don't remember. Or did this come with? Anyway, We Are Memory Keepers notch maker. I love this one. I use it the most out of all of my corner rounders, and I have a few. There we go, that one. We're just going to round right now. I know everybody knows how to round, but once we get them rounded, then we can decorate on them. And when we get decorated, then we will we'll come back. I'll do some more, and we'll come back and get the paper clips. I had to search for the paper clips. Oh boy, did I ever. I was like, where in the world did I put my paper clips? Well, I had been doing my printing out stuff at the computer. Well, my computer is, let's clean up this nice little pile and over into my trash bin. There we go. It's an ice cream bucket. If anybody buys it, these buckets are wonderful. They stack. I have been using, I use the square ones. I used to have the round ones. I got rid of those. They take up more room. But the square ones are wonderful. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 12 here. We have 12. Okay. So now, what are we going to decorate these with? Well, I went and I got, I was telling you where I had put my paper clips. Like I said, I looked and looked and looked, and I had been out in the living room with my computer and my printer, and I was printing out Tracy labels and other sheets together, you know, other kits. And when I put my kits together, I put the kits in the page protectors, so the kits are together, and then they go into 3-ring binders. I just found 3 more D-rings. I have one D-ring that is only half the alphabet, or a quarter of the alphabet, and it's full. But I put them together. This is from Digital Expressions, and when I'm printing them out, I put a post-it note with the name, and I clip it with a paper clip. And I put my post-it notes, my paper clips, and everything out there with my paper on a shelf, and I forgot. This is one of the projects that I'm going to be working on very soon. It is a ladybug. I'm going to have a ladybug journal. And I got the botanical journal from Len Arts Studio. And the ladybug journal is from Artsology. Now, Caesar, you're pushing my books. He's pushing my glue book. Okay, so anyway, this is a journal I'm going to do. I don't have the cover for it yet, and I'm having a hard time finding what I want for the cover. This is some of mine. I'm putting together a antique music sheets, or music covers. Okay, these are all from the early, this one is from 1896. This Sally Don't Dally. Anyway, I'm going to put together a kit of the covers, because I have been collecting old music covers. I collect music. Whoops. I have things falling. Never mind. It's okay. I was able to find one of the things I look for when I go to the Goodwill is tins. And this is where the backs are, all the pieces that are unfinished. These are the backs that I've gotten done so far. I have put Fabri-Tac. I put them down. This is the small side, big side. Okay, I have put Fabri-Tac down first, and then I went and I put packing tape over the top. Thank you, Corey Dahman, for that. I know there's somebody else I've watched has used the packing tape too, but I know Corey Dahman. It's what's got me started on this. So I used the 3-in-1 Fabri-Tac. They're both the same. Okay, so I've used that, and then I went and put the tape over the top, and that won't get seen. Okay, now that you know, I've got a pile beside me of stuff. It's of goodies. I have goodies over here. Stuff I'm going to use to make these cool, pretty, and otherwise neato nifty. I have stickers. I'm not sure if I'm going to use those. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, but I have lace. That's what I'm going to pull out right now. This is one of my little boxes of lace. Bits and pieces. We'll pull that out. Let's take a little bit of netting out. That looks like a nice little scrap. I've got some blue. Yeah, I do. Oh, I think I want this blue. Yep. A lot of this is definitely antique. Um, it is on, this is my mother. When she passed, I made sure I saved her lace and stuff like that because I knew I would be using, no, I don't want that. Maybe a piece of that. Okay. And I have maybe, oops, oh dear, I just don't, I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Enough out of this one right now. Okay, so that's one thing of this I just got. This was a sleeve in a well, it wasn't a dress. It was a cover up with a hook and eye on it. And while watching TV, I cut it up. I paid $6.99 for it, and I got a lot of this lace. And I'm just like, oh, gold mine. When I got to the counter, my husband was wondering, what are you, oh, that's cool. What are you doing? I said, I'm getting it for the lace. And he was like, what? And then he figured it out. Now this I got from, and I really like this. I don't know if it's going to go on anything right at the moment, but Dollar Tree. Don't forget, we can now get for $1.25. You know, that's 3 yards of really cute lavender lace. Okay, now I'm making. I have got. I will not call them padded hearts because while they are kind of padded, Gail, I don't remember her name. There's already somebody that sells on Etsy padded hearts, and I'm not going to steal her name for my hearts. So I'm trying to come up with the right name for them. So I haven't got any of them on Etsy yet, but maybe in the next episode I'll show you, because I don't have them in here. I'd have to go get them. I'll show you what they are, and maybe you can help me come up with a name for them. But they're made with cotton. I've made some with flannel, but they're the top layer is the cotton or flannel. Then I use felt, and then I use a backing fabric on the back plain, and then I'm decorating them. I'm hand sewing. Everything on them is hand sewn. All right, enough talk. Let's figure out what we're going to do here. Okay, so second layer, we need lace, maybe. Okay, I like a little piece like that. So let's cut it right about there. And I really, this part always just, it gets in the way. So we'll turn that off. And how about we do, oh, maybe we do this. Okay, so I'll lay that there for right at the moment. And I've got some pink here. let's start with these three right here. Those up. Am I still in camera? Oh, please. Push those that way. Okay. So let's work with these three right here. That one. That one. Okay. Maybe lay some lace on here. Let's get the end that's actually laying flat. Yeah, I like that. There we go. This way I only have to open my Fabri-Tac once right now. So there we go. More yellow? No. How about some white on this one? We'll just eyeball. Yeah, we'll do it. Oh, this one's gonna, it's going this way. So, I'll let it hang over a little bit. How about that? Because it's already, can't tell which side's the right side on this one. We're going to lay it that way. We're going to lay that like that. Okay. All right, here's the first three. So, I hope everybody's having a good day. I had a cold yet again, and I don't know. I've always gotten sick easy. This bottle is almost out. I still haven't gotten Sugar Bell bottles. I was going to get them, and I have not yet. I have meant to. They are on my list. Actually, they're saved for later on my cart, in my cart. Where is my, there it is. Okay. And these little makeup things, this I got at Dollar Tree. There we go. One down. I'm going to put this on here instead of put a line down. There we go. I'm gonna lay this on here. Caesar is laying. I craft and I craft and I craft some more, and there's some book page, but no, okay. I don't know when to stop, and I don't know. Yep, okay. I have so many. There's a point. I'm sorry. I'm not being very articulate. There's a point where I think our brains are so creative that we struggle with crafting, as in we're so creative that there's so many crafts that we want to do, and so many things that we think, oh, wouldn't this be cool if I did this, and wouldn't it be cool if I did that? Well, that's me. I come from a family of very creative people. Well, I'll give a little bit of history here. My dad was was an inventor. And I remember when I was very little watching him pen his blueprints to the um, curtains or drapes. And I watched as he did, you know, his drafting. As when I was older, he had an office room with a drafting board, and I would watch him with his drawing, his creating. When a lot of times when he was making phone calls and whatever, he would be doodling, and he would draw these intricate little pieces, and I wish they hadn't gotten tossed wherever, thrown away, because it was on little pieces of scratch paper or his notes that he was making, and it was just the most delicate little doodles, which now there's been the whole craze of doodling, and people have this is a stress reliever. And my dad was doing that way before it became a therapeutic thing. I like that one. That would be very nice in a more neutral journal. So there's another one. Okay, so that's my dad. My mother, my dad, by the way, was born in 1928, and he passed in 2021. He was a World War II veteran. He he was a Seabee, and he helped set up the test site on Bikini Atoll. He did. Okay, maybe that's gonna happen. Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna have to do that while I'm thinking about it. Okay, let's get. All right. See, some things just kind of fall together. Sometimes accidents are just, they're good. I like that. Okay. Put that pen back. Yeah, I know I could be using the little plastic thing on the side, and I usually do. Just when I'm going in, out, it seems like that works a little better. All right, I'm going to use this piece right now. Okay, my mom was born in 1927 in St. Paul. She wanted to be an artist. She wanted to be a fashion artist. And she did one of those mail-in art tests that they used to have in magazines and newspapers, finish this drawing. And she did, and she was accepted into the art school, and was not allowed to go. Well, that's one of the things my mom was not allowed to do. There was a little piece right there. Let's see. Okay. And so then they moved from St. Paul, or actually they were living in Black Duck, I believe. Well, I know when we went out there, we went to Bemidji and we went to Black Duck and we went to all kinds of places for our family reunion. Anyway, and I still have shirt tail relatives that live all over out there. And I want it just a little bit thinner. And we'll keep all these little shavings. There we go. Anyway, so they moved out here, and when she was old enough, she went to work at she worked at Jensen Beach Knitting Mills, and I'm concentrating. There we go. She worked at Jensen Beach Knitting Mills, and she loved drawing. She loved the movies, musicals. She loved musicals, which of course I ended up loving musicals because I watched musicals with her. I loved everything and anything with Shirley Temple. And I loved watching Fred Astaire and Grace Kelly dance. Not Grace Kelly. Was it Grace? No, not Grace Kelly. Ginger Rogers. Grace Kelly. Anyway, Ginger Rogers. And so I grew up with The Wizard of Oz and Singing in the Rain, Sound of Music. These are my favorite movies right there. One of my daughter's favorite movies is Singing in the Rain with Gene Kelly. Anyway, she drove me nuts with South Pacific. Oh my word, my daughter Chrissy. I love her to pieces. I love my kids so much. Here we go. Now, another rabbit hole. Anyway, okay. So I've gone over. My dad was an inventor. My mother was an artist. She drew beautiful girls. She did figures so well. And she while she was working at Jensen Beach, she got plenty of ideas, and she drew bathing suits. Drink my tea. Hold on. Of course, now my tea is cold, but it's still tea. Okay. Next is my brother. Well, my brother, God rest his soul, died on Mother's Day, 2021, in my living room. That's been rough. No. Yep. And he was an artist also, along with everything else that he was. My brother was a chef. in Nevada. He was a cowboy, real life cowboy, as in he helped drive cattle from Montana to Nevada, California. He worked on ranches and cowboyed. And let's see. But yes, he also drew, and I have his drawings. And what else? Okay, then there's my sister, and she is a professional artist. I do know that her art has gone into a gallery. She's finally in a gallery. Mind you, my brother was 17 and a half years older than me. My sister was 15 and a half years older than me. Craziness in this family. But I digress. No. Maybe I should make a banner. Should make a banner out of piece. Nope, not of that. A banner from something. That's too dark. Or maybe a label. Okay, I put the label there, and then it needs maybe a flower there, or a butterfly. Okay, we're going to do the banner. We're going to do the banner. I mean, label. Anyway, so my sister's an artist. Now, where did that leave me? 15 and a half years after my sister. She was in high school. You can imagine, in the 1960s. Yeah, well, we're not going to go there. For that, I need therapy. Okay. Now, my flower, I'm going to grab out of here one of my little containers from the Dollar Tree, and we're going to just grab a bunch right like that. Okay. Now I can pick a base. Here we go. I'm gonna do that, and how about a nice pink one? Okay. Whoops. Well, they're not cooperating. See, this is how I get, you know. All right. Do that. Once I get it laid down. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Glue. So here I am, as a kid. Growing up, I see everybody else as artists, and then there was me. All right, so I ended up playing music. There we go. Make my little center. Yeah. Tool. Centers. Now I know I'm not going to be able to do this twice. Where it's going to work really good on camera. It's just not possible, is it? A little drop of glue. and pick you up. And I can't believe it. It worked. All right. How about that? I'm getting better. It's got a little bit of that stickum stuff. There we go. All right. And we'll just, yep, I was right. Okay. So, long story made short, I started playing music. I took up the violin in 4th grade. Darn it. I continued through high school. When I was 14, I started playing in bluegrass bands and country bands, and when I was 13, I started playing in fiddle contests, and that's where that went. And we traveled, taking me all over Washington, Oregon, and into Idaho. We did go to Montana for a fiddle contest in Dillon. And yeah, I played fiddle. When I was 18, 19, I did get a chance to open up for little Jimmy Dickens. When I was 20, I opened up for Red Steagall. There we go. Yeah, and I'm sure none of you know any of these names, but let's see. Okay, so I had 19, 20, 21, 22. I have 22 made now. And that can go that way. Hey, I like it better that way. All right. So there's 3 more. That's better. And with that, I think I'm going to say squirrel video craziness and a little bit of history of Cynthia from Bunny Loves Crafts. And I think for that, I'm going to say goodbye for right now. And I'll come back with maybe another part of this, and we'll continue my craziness. Thank you so much for watching. If you stayed tuned this long, bless your hearts. I know I've bored you to tears, but thank you. I hope you have a good day. God bless, and bye for now.